Alright, welcome back everybody. So I'm going to try to get a multiplayer round recorded this morning before I go to bed. I haven't been doing very good about kind of explaining my disc selections and what discs I'm throwing and why, and just kind of talking through my rounds to try to make it more beneficial for those of you that watch. So I was hoping to get a full card, but it looks like it might be a 1 versus 1. So different options here. I like to go with the Beast or the PD. You can also go with the Accurate Glide Sapphire with the same aim point. I like to aim kind of top right here. Actually, with that left to right wind, I'm going to aim a little lower just because I need a little more distance to fight that wind. And I'm going to put a little more hyzer than I'm used to, just to make sure well, this is looking pretty good. Well, that's one way to start. So again, you kind of pick your aim spot that you're used to throwing in like a one wind, and then I like to just adjust from there depending on what the wind's doing. So that's kind of how I approach a lot of holes. So that's a great way to start. Hopefully we can keep this up. With this one wind, I pretty much always run this hole. This is the Instinct or the Explorer, whatever you want to call it. Accurate roll, same disc. So I like to slide to the left, bottom chevron kind of just left of the basket here. Then we're going to put a bunch of anhyzer on it. See if we can. This is looking really good too. Oh man, I thought we started ace to ace, back-to-back aces. Needed to be a foot higher, but that's another hole you can pick up, a stroke on people quite a bit if you can get that ace, and it's a pretty safe line. Unless there's like a 2 or 3 tailwind, I'm just going to play that one safe. But any other wind, I'm running that one. This one I like to go light glide. You can throw any rive up in the gap, up in the tunnel, but light glide's kind of the only one that will consistently give you a shot at it. I like to slide to the right just to kind of open up that tunnel a little bit. Then I aim kind of just right of this rock here, depending on what the wind's doing. Almost straight down with this wind. This is going to be a little right into the wall there, so not a good shot, but not a bad shot either. As long as you get in there, get your birdie on this hole, you're usually not going to lose any strokes. So we still got our one-shot lead thanks to our lead-off ace with the good old Beast. This one, you can either play it safe, which isn't something I tend to do very often. So I like to go glide skip, kind of try to do a flex shot through this gap right here. That's my goal. So we'll see. It doesn't always work, and a lot of times you catch a tree and end up way down to the left. Well, let's see how we can do here. Oh, it's got to get through these trees somehow. I don't know what it did. Did not get through them. Too much flex, but should be able to get up there for this birdie. I'm going to keep it low. Don't need all the disc. Just want to slide it up there. Now I want it to hit a tree. Stop. Okay. Should be alright. Save our birdie here. Got another stroke on him, so not too bad of a start. Got nothing but par 3s left. So I think as long as we get birdies, we should be able to get this win, get that 2 points. This one, depending if there's a tailwind, I'm going to throw the Instinct or the Explorer. But with this wind, I'm going to go with the Accurate Roll Sapphire. I like to slide to the right, open up that angle a little bit, aim around this tree here, and then just put a bunch of hyzer on it. And I can pretty much go full blast on this with this wind and the hill. I'm usually going to end up just about right. So that hole should be an easy birdie every time. But I don't even have an ace line for that hole because it's never been hole 1 of the daily, and I'm never going to go for it. But maybe I need to practice this course and see if maybe there is a safe ace line on it or not. I don't see anyone else acing it against me, so I'm assuming it's not an ace hole, but that doesn't mean there isn't one. This one, I'm going to go with the PD, the Beast. This wind is not ideal for this, but we're going to aim out to the left and put some hyzer on it. And hit that gap right there is what you're aiming for. A little short, but still got a putt. And we get our birdie. So 3 more holes to go. It could be sunshine. Could be a lot of courses though. But we know it's not. Ikigai Enzo. Alright, this hole here, I like to go with the PD, the Beast. Aim about right here and just do a little flex shot around the trees. Usually ends up pretty good for me. Pretty identical flight pass. Oh, that's because he threw the exact same disc. Smart man, Mr. Judah. It's a great disc to have. If you don't have it, I wish they haven't even had it in a shop or to buy or purchase. I wish they would, because it's an awesome disc. It's the Accurate Glide PD. They've put out a few other PDs, just not that one. Alright, this is a tough hole. Looks like he might have got lucky and hit a tree. I like to go the forehand route here. Give me at least a shot at birdie. Try to stay left of the barricades or right of the barricades and left of OB. Stop. Okay. So it's harder to get net down next to the basket with that line, but it usually gives me a shot, you know, like 130 and in for birdie. Let's see if we can make this. We're running out of time. It's hard to talk and play fast at the same time. Oh, another one that's just a hair short. Thought I had that one. Still got a 2-shot lead though. Still overall pretty good round. Would have liked to have that one. See what the wind's doing here. Should still be able to have enough distance here with the Accurate Glide Sapphire. Like to hit that front and let it skip up to the basket. A little offline, but definitely got the ace quite a few times with that line, with that disc. And anytime you get a birdie here, you're usually not losing any strokes. So there you go. Hopefully you enjoyed. Wish it was more of a full card. At least we had the one highlight shot to start, but we got 2 points, and it's a good way to end the night. As always, guys, thanks for watching me play some DGV.